coming at ya. Danita Young with Booty Bands. What's up, y'all? I've got a lot of requests that are going, Danita, how do you balance a social life and yet eat clean and be healthy? And so I am here to answer your guys' requests, both Facebook and Instagram, going at you right now, on how you can have your social life, which essentially is your cake, and you can eat it too, right? So I'm gonna go over that today, and this is gonna be super interactive today, so I'm gonna ask you guys a lot of questions, and I want a lot of feedback as we are in this together and really learning how to, again, balance our lives so we know how to get the best out of being social butterflies, which we're human beings. We love that interaction, but yet we can also keep the body that we have always hoped and dreamed and desired. So what up, Karen? Karen sends me a message, and she literally sends a countdown. She's like, Danita, 3 more minutes, you're up. I'm like, thanks, Karen. My nerves couldn't get a little bit more. You got me, girl. I just wanted to give a shout out to Karen. Love you, girl. You're my favorite. Thanks for saying I look awesome. So I am bringing you guys, I'm just gonna turn around really quick. You got some shorts of the scrunch of the Booty Band apparel that are coming out. And I just wanted to display those for you today, as I'm gonna really be showing you the new apparel line that Booty Bands is coming out with. So get excited, because summer's around the corner, and we're gonna take you through challenges, more workouts, a Vol program, because girls, this is about changing your mind. I am going to change your body, and your life will be changed. Mark my words. It is already happening, and I'm so excited to have all of you guys on. This is awesome. I'm getting so much love. So great. So let's go ahead and just dive right in, because I have a special treat at the very end of this. I have a guest that is going to be coming in. I'm not going to reveal her name. She is going to pop in, and hopefully she makes it here on time. I don't want this live to be too long. But I really am so excited to have her on here. I did an interview with her this week, because she is the one as to where a lot of this topic today of having this social mixed with healthy lifestyle, because she's a host, and she has all of these parties that she does in her home, and she gave me a lot of kind of what we're talking about today on how I gave her a lot of challenges. And I want her to come in here and be like, okay, which ones out of the 7 did you do? Did it work? Did it not? Because guess what? If it didn't, we're going to go back to the drawing board and make sure that we find solutions, because that's what this is all about, is being solution oriented and finding answers to any of our questions, okay? Cool. All right, got some girls saying they're getting the Booty Bands in the mail. You know what, though? It's not about the Booty Bands, girls. You got to hit that community. If you are not on the Facebook community, it's called Booty Bands Members, and it's a private group. Karen's in there. She's showing the love. A lot of you guys are in there, so thank you for coming in, really giving the Booty Band support in there. You girls are phenomenal. I literally open that up every single day and just get goosebumps from reading your guys' messages. My boyfriend saw my results. Oh my gosh, look at my before and after picture. I'm doing the Evolve program. Look what I'm eating today. I'm on the 2nd round of mermaids. I mean, I'll go on and on. It's just an awesome group to have you in there. We have over 1,000 girls, almost about, creeping up on about 1,500 girls in there. And it is nothing but inspiration, motivation, power, this just beautiful community, these strong women that are super excited to literally change their mind, their body, and their life. No more excuses this year. It is 2018, and I am coming at you with anything that you guys have questions. You guys have questions, I shoot either in my live videos, or I'm on YouTube shooting all those, so you guys are constantly giving more and more feedback, so I can push more answers and get you guys going there. So awesome. It's great to have you guys all on here. So topic again is we are going to learn how to balance our social life and still be clean and have the desired body that you prefer and you would like. So I'm going to go over a few problems as to what you feel that you may be experiencing with this whole balance, okay? And I am going to be asking for your guys' feedback with this, because if there is a problem that I did not mention up here, I want to make sure that we go ahead and mark that in, right? Karen, yes you are, push away. Awesome, Karen. Okay, so one of the problems, about how to balance your social life is the first one I'm going to go into is your mind is your worst enemy. Just take a moment and just kind of let that settle for a second. You're saying that who you are, yep, you thinking who you are is right up here. I'm going to trump that because it's absolutely incorrect, all right? So I'm going to say that there's two parts to you, okay? And that's going to bring us into our next one, is what is her name, all right? So we're going to go into basically these two things right now. First, know that in the Evolve program, I go a lot into what the mind is. And I talk about the three parts to the brain, okay? We're going to go over that just really quick right now so I can kind of give you guys a refresher. First is the reptilian brain. This is something that is your eat, sleep, breathe, repeat, right? So this is something that keeps you alive. This is your reptilian brain that is survival mode. You need to stay alive, and that is the part of your brain that keeps you there, okay? The next part of your brain is the limbic brain. So think about this as like the second level up. It's kind of more by your temples, right? So limbic brain is more about your emotions and your past experiences and that last relationship and, oh, that chocolate cake, what it tasted like, or, oh, that friendship, or all that other stuff, okay? So that is your AKA past, okay? Those are experiences that you're still reliving as you're trying to become this new person. Sometimes you're having a block somewhere, and that is because your subconscious, lower in there, that's going to be where your limbic brain is, okay? The next part, which I'm so excited, as you guys can tell, is your neocortex. So this is your new brain. This is something that tells you that you can, that you have a future, that you are not your past, you're your future, and you can determine that future. And this is where we're really going to target your strengths and your weaknesses, right? Strengths, or how about weaknesses? How about that? That sounds good. So our biggest thing that we're going to learn about today is we're going to learn how to trump yourself. We are going to learn what is your biggest weakness, and we're going to find solutions for that, because there's no more sitting in this state of mind that excuses are going to run your life. It is absolutely false, and we're going to make sure we get rid of that, that we're not living in our old brain, and that we're really focused on our new brain, which is right up here in your forehead, okay? So always think new brain. Point to it if you guys can for me right now. Just kind of feel your new brain and just think, this is my future, this is my new me, this is no excuses, and this is the true person of who I am, okay? This is who you really are, not your old brain, not your old self. Okay, so let's go into the second part, what I said, which is what is her name. So let's say you guys go look at the mirror, and all of a sudden this like crazy sabotage, negative, jealous, angry, competitive comparison girl comes out. And she all of a sudden tells you that you're not good enough, that you're not sexy enough, that you're not pretty enough, that you don't deserve this future, you don't deserve this life. That girl, okay? Give her a name. Now this is where I'm going to need your guys' feedback, okay? So my girl that does that to me, her name's Deborah. I've named her. Yes, I did. Her name's Deborah. I want you guys to all give me that bitch inside of you a name right now. So go ahead and just pop it up, comment in there. Go ahead and tell me that girl that tells you that you're not pretty, that you can't do this, you can't have a social life and be healthy, you don't deserve it, you deserve to be fat, you deserve to be ugly, you deserve to be compared, everybody else on social media is better than you, you don't deserve success. That girl, who is that girl? Write her in. What's her name? So as you go ahead and find that name for me, we're going to learn that she doesn't serve us. She's not serving you. We're going to learn who she is, And we're going to learn also that as we recognize her, she also needs love. She needs your love. She is a tender, sweet little girl in there that is scared. She's insecure. She's nervous. She's a fighter, but she feels like she can't fight enough. And so guess what? You, whoever your name is, I got Abigail, Lorraine, Lauren, Jamie, Brittany, Barbara, Laura, Jamie, Tamara, Christy, Denise, Stephanie, Lorraine. And Instagram, I've got Laugh Some, Live Some, Elizabeth, Authentic Sue. What's up, Sue? High Vibe Wolf. I've got Karen. I've got Tamara. All of you, that's who you are. You're the new you. You're the future. So as you give this woman, this girl inside of you that tells you that you can't, give her a name. A few of you have given a name. Okay. Now, hold her close. All right? So one of you named her Becca. One of them you named her Sarah, Sophie, Christine, Carla. Great job. Give her a name. Okay? Recognize that she's not you. Recognize she's not you. Okay? Karen, you said Rebecca. My Deborah that's inside of me, when I look into a mirror and I was like, oh, I shouldn't wear this outfit today. I'm really hanging over here, right? No, Deborah. Deborah, you're actually going to be in love with yourself. Deborah, you're beautiful. Deborah, you deserve to feel confident. And that confidence is going to come out in your sex life. And it's going to come out into your job. And it's going to come out on how you relate with other women. And you're going to be able to compliment other women because you're not Deborah, or you're not Lola, or you're not Sarah, and you're not Sophie, and you're not Christine. That is somebody that's different, that is going to sabotage your goals. Okay? She's a very depressive woman in there, and we all have her. So great job on giving her name and recognizing her. And we are going to raise the bar, and know that we are going to talk to her, give her love. So if I can all challenge you right now, I want you to grab a mirror. Grab a mirror. Can I get a mirror? Everyone go get a mirror for me right now. Grab a mirror. A little handheld mirror. Mine will be a makeup mirror in my bathroom, just a little mirror that you pop open. My boyfriend's getting me a mirror right now. He's going to be like, where the hell do I get a mirror? You know those little things that you like pop open and then like you can put your powder on? That's what I'm looking for, babe. That. I hope he brings me a giant mirror that's like this big. That'd be pretty funny. Grab a mirror. When you all have a mirror, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, okay? We're going to do this exercise together. This is very engaging together, all right? Give me a mirror. It can be a big mirror. It's okay. I'll handle it. Give me that big mirror on the wall. That's fine. Oh, shit. Oh, God. He's really doing it, you guys. Okay. All right. Mirror's coming. Oh, God. Deborah's freaking out over here. My name's Danita, but I gave my girl name Deborah. Here she is. Okay. Here is the mirror. So I'm going to go ahead and just place it on the ground. It's okay. Just place it on the ground. There, I got it. I'm going to take full control. What? No. No, I really want the mirror. I'm really using it for my experiment. Oh, okay. Well, all right. So everyone, I want you to grab your mirror in front of you. I've got 2 mirrors in front of me right now, so I'm going to use this as my mirrors, okay? I've got Facebook and I got Instagram. You guys are my mirrors, and I can actually see myself with it, okay? So as you guys now have your mirror, it looks like you guys are giving me the thumbs up. I've got Jamie awesome, Jamie. What up, Jamie? Hey. Okay, so now that you guys have your mirrors, you're going to look in your mirror, and I want you to find your girl that's inside of you that is insecure. Go ahead and find her. Look in the mirror and find her. Just look straight into your eyes. You're going to see her. She's insecure. She doesn't think she can do it. She's afraid. She doesn't deserve it. She puts everyone else ahead of her. Okay, I want you to look at her. Some of you may cry. It's an emotional time. It's an emotional part to really connect with yourself and to be able to find this inner girl in you that is not you. Okay, now look in the mirror and tell her you love her. Tell her you love every way that she looks. You love every single angle. You are life. You have one life, and you love her for what she has given you, what she has brought you. And you tell her that those weaknesses that she carries are not you, and you're going to help her through those. So you're going to help find all of her weaknesses so you can find all of those strengths in which she needs to do. And that's what we're going to do today, is we're going to speak to her and give her those. Awesome. So thumbs up, girls. If you did this challenge with me, give me a heart showing me that you told your inner girl that you love her, right? That insecure girl that feels like she's going to fail, give her some love. Give me a heart if you did this, okay? Yep, I did it with me. So if I were to say it, I would say, Deborah, I know that you're afraid to do these live videos. Deborah, I know that you were scared at the very beginning to do even a first video on YouTube. Deborah, you were fearful and you didn't want to do this because you were scared of what girls were going to think about you, were going to say about you, that your makeup wasn't perfect, your hair wasn't perfect, your outfit wasn't perfect, that you didn't have the biggest ass. So how are you going to sell booty bands when your ass isn't the biggest out of the entire world? Because I looked it up. The biggest ass is 9 feet around. I don't have a 9 foot around ass. How the hell am I supposed to sell a program to get you the biggest ass? All of those fears were Deborah. And I told Deborah, shut it. Shut it, Deborah, because guess why? My new brain is running me. I'm going to evolve. I'm going to take it to the next level. I'm not going to let excuses run me, and I'm going to learn how to balance my life by being a boss babe, an owner of a company, and still yet to be able to eat healthy and exercise and be who I should be, what I'm meant to be on this earth. So I got one life, all right? That's what I'm going to say to Deborah. Me and Deborah have a lot of conversations back and forth. You know, sometimes she pulls me down to that depression. You know what that is. If you don't, good. Okay, so anyways, so the next thing, let's go ahead and go into the next topic, which is the problem of immediate gratification. Whew. We live in a day and age, guys, where immediate gratification is ruining us. And I had firsthand with this when my bands weren't coming out quick enough, and I had these ravenous, angry women freaking out. And I know, I shouldn't take that long. It shouldn't take that long. I finally fixed it. We finally moved past it. But I have to tell you, the most beautiful thing that I got was a girl on Facebook. And she said, Danita, instant gratification is ruining us. And if we all think that instant gratification, we're going to immediately get the ass that we've ever dreamed of by not working for it, and we just expect immediate results, then guess what? We're all wrong. And it was beautiful. It was phenomenal. And I have only seen nothing but girls stepping up to the plate in my Booty Bands community, a private Facebook group, and these women that no longer say immediate gratification. They are working their asses off every single day. They're working out regardless if they have children, a newborn baby. I think I saw a mother breastfeeding and still doing her booty workout. Mothers that say, I finally put my child to sleep and I'm working out, I'm working on me. Wow. That you're not sleeping on the, sitting on the couch and just watching a television show. These women are working for it. And that right there, knowing that they're not going to get immediate results. The worst thing that I feel is that these facade pictures that are out there that shows these before and after pictures, that to them it's immediate gratification. They go, Danita, how long did this take? It takes months. It takes work. But here's the thing. I give you the 10 days of workouts that you can take with you for the rest of your entire life, and you're going to first get strong with the 10 days of workouts so you can develop the strength to start accruing into the heavier levels of bands, and then eventually going into using weights with them as well. Do you know how many women break a hip a year? Do you know how many women suffer with piriformis issues? Do you realize how many women suffer with lower back pain because of either pregnancy or their breasts are too large? Did you know that activating the glutes and being able to strengthen your hips and your glutes and your knees and your ankles, you will be developing into a stronger woman. Do you know that I have a plan for you? And it's not just 10 days of workouts, but there's so much more that's coming. Not only evolving with booty bands, but challenges that are coming, a membership where you can work out with me and I can show you those tips and tricks. Yes, immediate gratification is dead. Don't fall for that anymore. Immediate gratification it's hard work. And the other thing that you need to focus on is, what are your reward? And if you have no reward set ahead for you right now, that if you're going to work hard and you're going to give yourself a reward later, then you are failing right now. And then I have a guest that's coming in and she's going to tell us about this. But I asked her a question. I said, what is your reward? And she said she had none. So I told her, I said, right now you need to set a reward. So all of you, right now, I've got Jana, I got Nicole, I got Brittany, I've got Jamie, Stephanie, Debbie, Marika, I got Karen, I've got Sarah, Nessie, Tariq. I'm saying it all wrong, but you know who you are, okay? Right now, what is a reward that you can give yourself that you're not going to immediately do immediate gratification and buy yourself whatever you want? I want you to start working for something. I don't care if it's a ring. I don't care if it's shoes. I don't care if it's a t-shirt. I don't care if it's a new hair product. I don't care, whatever it is. I want you to put right now something that you're not going to buy, but you're going to hold it out in front of you to make sure that you work, and then you'll receive. Put that challenge ahead of you and continue to keep doing that. So right now, go ahead and put that comment below. What is your reward that you're going to give yourself? Mine are, when I try on a pair of pants and I can't fit into it, my immediate thought is, I'm not buying any pants. I'm going to make sure that I have 1 month of hard work, and then I'm going to come back and buy these pants. Okay? So if it's that, that's fine. Right now, mine is a bikini. So I'm going to work super hard. I'm opening a challenge all for you guys right now in the Booty Bands community, where we're going to have a couple months of a challenge with each other. And the end goal, I want to be able to get the hottest bikini. And I don't want it to be a $20 bikini. I really want to spend some money on that bikini because I love things that just cost a little bit more so I can get, you know, my satisfaction filled. So I have, Alyssa says she wants a tattoo. Debbie says she wants some tight jeans. Barbara, she says she wants a vacation and hiking in the Grand Canyon. Marika says my old jeans she bought, but she's never worn them. Lauren says my new reward is a new blue jeans, new clothes, looking good in a bathing suit. Beautiful. Awesome. Let's see what Instagram. We've got a bikini, a new skirt, Tiffany earrings. Beautiful. Do not buy those things. We're going to put into a progression. So, or into now a reach for that goal. So no more instant gratification. We live in this day and age, and we're going to not do the immediate gratification. We're going to be better, okay? So put those right now on a piece of paper, and you're going to hang it up, and you're going to see it every single day. And what you're going to work for is that reward, okay? Now also give yourself your time frame for it. If it's something that's 1 month, if it's something that's 2 months, if it's something that's at the very end of our challenge that we do with each other, it can be that, okay? So mine is going to be when we're done with the challenge. Cool? Awesome. You guys got it? I'm super happy you guys are staying on board with me. Love the tattoo idea. That's cool. Love the jeans. Love the hiking. Love that there was vacations in that. So she went a little bit above and beyond, and she thought even further past clothes. She goes, I'm ready for a vacation. That's awesome. Okay, let's go into the next thing. So we're going to go into trying new things. So a lot of you are, when you think about balancing social life with healthy, what you're doing is you're stuck in these daily routines with your recipes, and you're not trying new things. And my guest speaker that's coming in, okay, I'm going to throw her name out. Her name's Becca, okay? And Becca, she is a host. And so she thinks, Danita, that when I am hosting a party, I am trying to think of something that is going to feed the entire group, be cost effective, and everyone will be happy. Everyone enjoys all that, okay? So she chooses pizza. every single time she hosts an event. And she goes, you know, this is something that obviously I end up eating too, because that's, you know, blah, 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 and so, and all of that, right? So her biggest thing is she's not trying new things. She's not thinking outside the box to think of anything else. She just thinks that's the quickest, the easiest, and the most financial, right? So when we meet Becca today, she's got about another 15 minutes left. Otherwise, we're ending it. Becca, I challenged her that if she has not done healthy enchiladas, she's missing out. Everybody loves Mexican food, and if you don't, you can always have a plethora of different ideas to go along with that. So it could be sides that you wouldn't have to eat it, but I think everyone loves enchiladas. And there's healthy ways to do enchiladas. So something I did for Easter weekend, I made healthy enchiladas with my sister, and essentially super easy. All you're gonna do is we just threw in the most craziest kind of vegetables you can possibly imagine. We put it into a blender. We just quickly, you know, mixed them all up, so you had just a variety of chopped vegetables, and put them all in a bowl. And then what we did is we grabbed a tortilla, we threw it in a little bit of some oil. Again, a little bit of some oil. Try to choose the right oil. There's so many different kinds of better oil than just like your typical canola oil. So choosing stuff like more of like an olive oil or sunflower oil or things like that would be a lot better. So dipping it in that really quick, and then you're gonna dip it into your enchilada sauce. Go ahead and place it down. You're gonna throw your vegetables in there. So vegans, you know, you wanna make sure you throw some black beans in there. Also, to make sure that it's complete proteins, throwing in, what's the word I'm looking for? The amino acids. So you can, there's coconut amino acids you can just sprinkle on top that makes it a complete protein. And top it off if you want to with some vegan cheese, which by the way is phenomenal if none of you guys have tried it. Or even leave it without, or even do it lightly. So thinking of outside the box rather than pizza. And so I gave her this challenge. So we're going to see what she has come up with her next party, and finding new recipe ideas, which, by the way, keep on the lookout for my new recipe book. Yes, I have spent a lot of time working and making pictures and making it super cute and the quickest possible, because I know you guys that time is of the essence and you guys need something super quick and easy, and that recipes are going to be a huge thing for you. So I made something super easy and easy to read as well, okay? All right, so let's go into the next one. This is an all in or all out. Now this is huge with my girls that are trying to balance this social life with healthy life. They think that they have to be 100% on board or they're not gonna do it at all. They view women as super fitness freaks or just not at all. So they all of a sudden stereotype and put this divide of you're either just this crazy fitness fanatic or you're this regular person that doesn't care at all, right? So I spoke to Becca a lot about this and how she truly feels that she's working really hard, she's going meal prepping, she's grocery shopping, she's doing all this stuff. And then what happens is when her groceries are out and she no longer has anything in the fridge, she immediately resorts to just quick restaurants near her, you know, a quick burrito here or, you know, something unhealthy there. You know, she runs out of ideas because she no longer has something in her fridge that's healthy. And so then once she eats one wrong thing, then she goes down this black hole and she just starts eating everything unhealthy. Then she goes, oh, well, donut. Oh, well, soda. Oh, well, you know, you just get into this mentality of either this all in or all out, right? If you guys have this same mentality, go ahead and give me either a thumbs up if you have the same mentality or a thumbs down, because I don't want to really go into this topic if you guys aren't on that same page. So give me a little bit of some feedback here. Are you guys a believer of this, or do you have this kind of all in or all out, or you guys feel like you're pretty confident that? Give me some messages here so I can kind of see. Okay, I'm getting a lot of thumbs up. Okay, so let's quickly go into that because, again, I don't want to waste too much of your time, so let's really get this going. You guys have the thumbs up. Okay, so let's really go into that topic. So you're this all in, all out, realize that there's more like an 80-20 rule, okay? So if you are 80% doing the right exercise or doing exercises, eating healthy, and you're 80% of the time doing really good, you can have 20% of the time where you don't, okay? So same mentality with growing yourself about 1% every day, and I'm gonna really go into that with when we get Becca in here too. I talked to her about you should never have this mentality that you need to be perfect. You need to have a mentality that you're progressing into being perfect. You know, I know you want those dream bodies. I know you want your goals. I hear them, I watch them, I see them all the time in the group. But you're not gonna get there if you keep listening to your Deborahs or your inner girl, okay, that we talked about earlier. So you really need to focus on just changing 1% every single day. So what I challenged Becca with is if you are currently having, let's say, a total of 4 meals, okay, because that's how much Becca was having, 4 meals. And she said I was having 3 of them bad, 1 of them good, okay? I said, Becca, all I challenge for you to do is now have 2 good and you can have 2 bad, instead of 3 bad, 1 good. All that is she's 1% every single day changing to be better. This mentality of all in, all out is false. There's no way that I woke up and said I'm just going to be a fitness freak. It's all takes progression, and that's why they say journey. It's a journey. And 100%, I absolutely believe that, because when I look back on my health and fitness journey, all it was knowledge accruing this entire time. So be open to knowledge. Yes, it gets overwhelming because there's a lot of it, but be open to what sounds right to you. If I sound like I'm up in the night, then please don't listen to me. But if what I'm saying to you is you understand, it makes sense, it's what you feel is right, then know that that's what it is. It's a journey, and again, you don't need to be this complete day or night different girl. It is a progression. So all of you, take this challenge with me right now. If you are an all-in or all-out girl, I want you right now to think in your mind, how many meals are you eating bad and how many meals are you eating good a day? Think about it right now. I had a cheat meal today, so I could definitely say that was a bad one. Okay, now challenge yourself that you're going to just do 1 more that is good, 1 more healthy. And if that takes a little bit of some research, looking at my recipe book, whatever that is, to make sure that we really focus in on that, okay? Let's go into restaurant advice. Okay, so we're going out, we're having this social life, we're on our 6th one now, we are almost done with our list. Restaurant advice. So we're going out to a restaurant and you are going, what the hell do I order? My mom and dad used to order me this. This is what I know, right? So let's go ahead and go into this. If you typically are eating terribly when you go out, you're having soda, you're having the creamy crap, so the creamy dressings, you're eating a bunch of pasta and you're eating a bunch of cheese, you're eating a bunch of bread, right? A bunch of alcohol. Use the 80-20 rule, or think about just the 1%. It's a slow progression as you go into this. Next time you go out to eat, I challenge you to just pick one thing that you're going to take off of that, okay? So no matter where you're at, maybe you're kind of good, maybe you're balanced there, right? Maybe you're super good, but take one thing out of these things. All that creamy dressing crap, put it on the side, and you choose how much should be put on your plate. Because I'm telling you right here, right now, the restaurants don't care about how big you are or how small you are. They're not trying to help you with your fitness goals or results. So you have to take that into your own hands. Put your creamy crap on the side. Say no to dessert. Unless it is the most craziest, amazing, God made this dessert and it's the best thing on the planet, then share it with somebody else on the table, okay? So sugar is the most worst, addicting. You're gonna hate your life when you wake up in the morning, and trust me, skinny or I guess more fit, right? Your fit body is going to taste way better than what that cake tasted like. Okay, so be super picky when you go out. The third thing, Danita, what do I eat when I go out? Well, let me tell you what I eat. I love fish and vegetables. I love salads if they do them right, so certain restaurants. Sometimes if their fish and vegetables are terrible, I look at other things on the menu that you can look at that you can also kind of move around and mix to be something better. But for the most part, fish and vegetables, salads, such as like if you have like a sea bass with an escarole salad, oh, count me in. I'm completely satisfied. But if you're a girl that is still eating fettuccine Alfredo, today's the day we're gonna stop that. You're better than that. And I'm gonna say no to that. So you need a balance of protein, and there's not gonna be protein mixed with all that. I mean, you're possibly gonna have maybe chicken on it, but it's not going to, you're feeding your fat and it's just gonna get worse and worse. So forget the fettuccine Alfredo. If one day you wake up and you're like, Danita, I'm ravenous, I'm freaking out, I need this fettuccine Alfredo right now, right today, then guess what? Have somebody else order that and take a bite or two and then move on with your life, but never order it for yourself. You're better than that, okay? So restaurant advice, the other thing too is, let's say you are going to a restaurant and you're about ready to go out and party and you're ready for all those drinks that are coming up. One of the biggest things you really want to focus on is make sure you're hydrating. Okay, so if you are making sure that you're drinking water along with that alcohol, you'll be able to, that's going to kind of go into our next topic, but you're going to be staying away from the dehydration that you're going to be getting that day, which is going to lead in tomorrow, which is going to leave you super exhausted that next day. So you really want to focus on hydrating yourself, okay? Okay, and so the last one, alcohol. So let's really go into alcohol. Danita, can I have alcohol? Danita, can I not? I'm trying to have my social life. You know what? Have your alcohol. Go have your alcohol. But guess what? I told you that there's an 80-20 rule, right? So if you are eating shitty the entire week, you haven't worked out whatsoever, you're not drinking your water, you're having your fettuccine Alfredo, and you're not doing what you should be doing, and then you go out and drink a bunch of alcohol, well, you did 100% wrong, right? You're not doing the 80-20 that I'm talking about. You're not being 1% better. So 1% better than what you were doing before. What I do when I go out and drink is I have one thing of alcohol, okay? Could be a glass of wine, but I tell myself I have to have one glass of wine after each alcohol beverage. So make sure that you're hydrating along with your alcohol. Other things and tips and tricks is stay away from all the sugar. You guys have no idea what is in all of that juice and all the alcohol drinks that you're drinking and all the calories that you're consuming there. So stick to more like your soda and splash of cranberry juice, right? So try to be in moderation with this. You know, as you are trying to balance your healthy life along with your social life, know too that you don't have to be that person sitting in a corner just sucking down alcohol. Know that we have all of those things that can go into a social life that can also give us hormone releases as well. So when we're actively engaging with people, we get oxytocin and stuff. So when you are enjoying the social aspect, you won't be going as much crazy towards alcohol. So really focus on your social area that you're at. Don't get too involved with just the food at that place or just the alcohol at that event. Really focus on who you're there with and start actively engaging with people and creating conversations and getting yourself better and better, right? Cool. Okay, somebody's asking a question, what about rice? I drink lemonade when I go out, is that better? Okay, So what about rice? Rice is fine, but again, it's in moderation. So if you are having this huge plate of rice and, you know, a little bit of vegetables, you're like, I wasn't really about my vegetables, and then you had no protein, essentially what you're getting is just a bunch of carbs, which turns into sugar, okay? So if you're having rice, when I go out, I'll have like, you know, this much rice, and then I'll have my fillet of fish, and then I'll have like, you know, my vegetables. Get crazy on your vegetables. Fiber is what's going to keep your waist nice and tiny. So keep your vegetables super high. Keep your water nice and high. Keep your drinks smart. Be picky with your desserts. Do not have the all-in, all-out mentality. Really, really focus that, you know, you don't have to be perfect. It's progression. You change 1% every single day, or you just focus on being 80% good, 20% bad, and just continue to keep progressing yourself, because guess what? Whatever age you're at now, you still have 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, et cetera, et cetera. And so as you are making better choices, you're changing just 1% every single day on those decisions, increasing your knowledge, knowing that pizza isn't the best host meal. You can find enchiladas or any other things that we can come up with. There's so many different ways, and that would be fun. We can even go in our Facebook member group. We can even bring those ideas up of what did you guys use? You know, what did you guys use for your last event? Things like that. Okay. So we're gonna go over just our last, just kind of just go over that. I'm gonna hit you guys with some challenges, and then we are done. So if you guys have no idea who I am and what booty bands are, go ahead and comment booty below, and I will tell you more about who I am and what booty bands are. So my name is Danita. I am the owner of Booty Bands. Along with my boyfriend, we created this, and it was a mentality of not just a band. It was a product to have knowledge and exercises to come with it, a diet program that can show you the tips and the tricks to be able to shrink your waist. I have girls that are printing that off and hanging it on the fridge. High five, I'm super proud of you. And I have girls that are actively going into their workouts, whether it be on vacation, at home, they're taking them to the gym. They're getting stronger. From there, we keep doing those, continuing to keep adding weights, and we're going to go into more programs, more challenges with each other. And if you have not joined the private Facebook community for my Booty Bands members, it's a private group. When you buy your Booty Band, you're entered into a group with over 1,000 women, and the rule is you are supporting, you're inspiring, you're motivating, you're uplifting, you're telling us about your transformations, you're telling us about your goals. We're here to support you, and we're here for you. So all of this balance of social life and healthy, the challenge that you're going to take on today, we would love to have you come in and say, Danita, I took on this challenge. Let me tell you all about it, right? Why it worked, why it didn't, etc. Okay? So again, comment booty below if you're interested in knowing more about what booty bands are, who I am, and why I scream at you so much. No, just kidding. It's passion. It's love. You know that. Right, Karen? Awesome. Okay, so let's quickly go over it, and then we're going to go over just your last question. So if you have any questions, go ahead and throw those up right now about anything else that I missed today as far as balancing your social life and being healthy. I'm going to quickly just go over this whiteboard because I know Instagram, it's backwards for you. So just go ahead and listen up, and then I will obviously make sure that these videos are saved so you can go ahead and skip through and repeat anything that you feel like you missed. Okay. First problem, your mind is your worst enemy. We've got 3 parts to the brain: reptilian, limbic, and neocortex. Your neocortex, you're going to target your weaknesses, and you're going to know your strengths. You're going to outsmart think yourself. You're going to know what exactly is going on, so we're going to challenge yourself and know that we have a new brain up here that is actually our future. It's not our past, it's our future. So forget about that past. You're going to live right now and in your future, and that's where you're going to dwell, is in that new brain. The next one, we're going to go into what is her name. What the hell are you talking about, Danita? We learned today about a girl that's inside of us that is insecure. She's comparing herself to other people. She feels like she's not good enough. She feels like she's not capable enough. She feels like she's putting all these excuses out in front of us. Well, guess what? Today we gave her a name. You guys all gave her a name, and what we did is we recognized her. We faced her in front of the mirror, and we gave her nothing but love. So every time we see her, we look at her. We know that she's vulnerable. We know that she's hurt, and we give her love and tell her, you know what? The new part of the brain is going to help her connect the neurons to be able to make those connections that we can move towards the future. Number 3, immediate gratification is dead. We're not going to live in this world where we just expect things immediately. We're going to really work for them. We're not going to expect to be able to have immediate booty gains in the smallest waist overnight. That's false, and we're not going to listen to that bullshit. What we're going to listen to is we're going to put rewards ahead of ourselves. Rewards that we're not just going to immediately buy things. We know that if we work for something, that then we deserve it. So grab a reward right now that you can put in front of you, maybe in a month or two, because summer's around the corner, and we can have those rewards in front of us. Try new things. So we're going to try new recipes. We're going to try new food at the restaurants. We're going to actively look for something. If we're a host, we're not just going to go stick to pizza. We're really going to focus on things that are new, that can challenge us and things like that, right? Next, all in or all out mentality. No, you're not in, you're not all out. That's bullshit. Take that away. You don't have to be 100% one way or the other. Screw up. Today I had a cheat meal. I had a greasy burrito because guess why? I haven't for 2 weeks and I deserved it and I felt good about it. So that's my 80-20. So allow yourself to cheat every once in a while. My favorite dessert is tiramisu. I won't eat any other dessert except for my most favorite one because I know God made it. And I'm like, that is the most beautiful thing that's put on this planet, and I will waste my calories and sugar for that one thing. So be picky, right? So 80-20 rule. Be very careful with what you choose and what you don't. You should all be picky women. You deserve it. Restaurant advice. So having fish, vegetables, salads. Get rid of that creamy shit. When you have soup, have more of a water base. Don't stick to all that cream. That's bullshit. It's wasted calories. You guys don't need that. If you're still eating fettuccine Alfredo, you're stopping today. It's bullshit. It's gross. Not tolerated anymore. You can't be part of the Booty Band's member group if you're gonna eat fettuccine Alfredo. Truly, I'm really putting that as a rule now. Okay, so, and the last is alcohol. Learning to really balance your life with alcohol. Don't be a wallflower sitting in the corner. Really actively engage with your friends. You're gonna be engaged so with your friends that you're not gonna be sucking that drink down. You're actually gonna set it aside because you're having active relationships with people. You're getting oxytocin from your friends. You're developing relationships in which you're stimulating your new brain, your neocortex. You're also learning to not dehydrate yourself. You're learning that water is huge for energy. And if you have energy, then you're going to be actively meal prepping and exercising and things like that. But if you're doing nothing but just dehydrating yourself, you're going to wake up that next day and you're not going to want to do anything. So make sure that if you are drinking alcohol, you're really balancing it out and really try to do alcohol mixed with water and constantly putting water behind every drink that you are doing, or in front, whatever you guys want to do, right? So end all, we're not dwelling in yesterday. We are only focusing on today and tomorrow. No more of this mentality. So you guys are really pushing forward, using your frontal brain, knowing that you can balance a life where you can be social and go out and party and do what you guys want to do, and yet be able to live a healthy lifestyle as well. It's about, honestly, truly just making those decisions, and I know that you guys can do it. So I truly wanted to thank you guys today for joining the live. I'm going to answer some questions really quick. I do have Becca coming. She just sent me a text. She's on her way. So let's go ahead and just go over some questions really quick. Okay, so excellent advice. Took out the bread. Lorraine is going to take out the bread. That's awesome step. Sometimes when I'm traveling, I'll get a little crazy on bread every once in a while because Italy has the best bread and olive oil ever. But usually when I start off the vacation, I'm having like 6 pieces at like every single meal. And then I'm like, you know what? I got to really like mellow this out because by the end of this vacation, I'm going to look like a bloated animal over here. So instead, I really look at my boyfriend and you use your friends or boyfriend or people to help you when you say, please take the bread away from me. I don't have it in me to take it away myself. So can you please put that away from the table or just get rid of it or accidentally dump it on the ground? Whatever you have to do to get rid of that bread, right? I actually mix water into the alcohol. Plus, I alternate drinks going from one alcohol drink to a glass of water before I have another drink of alcohol. Jamie, look at us, girl. We're on the same topic over here. Great job. I do flavored water. Awesome. Tips on how to drink a lot more water, you guys. Mint and mixed with like lime and raspberries in your water, dude, it's like the best thing on the world. So, and a lot of antioxidants to keep you wrinkle-free, super young, and you're drinking tons of water. So, hello, super good for you. Okay, Katie, Corona. Oh, Katie, what's up? This girl, she had the most amazing before and after pictures with the Evolve program. Her waist went down, her booty just ballooned up, and oh my God. If you guys want to see her before and after picture, go onto my Instagram. It's called Booty Bands Official Instagram. Check out Katie's before and after pictures. She is a hottie. I have my Disney 8-day vacation next week with 7 restaurant reservations. I'm going to try my best next week to eat healthy. I worked too hard to give up. Katie, that's beautiful. You can absolutely still lose weight with restaurants. What you're going to do is you're going to, again, focus on getting the salad dressings off to the side. And you don't have them monitor your dressing. You monitor your dressing. Get rid of all that crap. Katie, you can't have any fettuccine Alfredo, okay? That's off limits. You have to have fish and vegetables. Or, of course, you know, you can do like chicken and vegetables if you're not a fish person. Jana, what's up? Okay, what are some other questions? I have to run, Danita. This has been great. Thanks for covering this topic, of course. Jamie, what up? Okay. Gotta go too. Wish I could stay. It's almost 9 p.m. I know. I went a little bit late over here. You'll rewatch later. Okay, no problem. Don't eat bread at home. Especially learning when to eat your bread too, you guys. So Debbie is talking about how not to eat bread at home. A lot of it, if you guys are craving bread, you can have it more in the beginning part of the day, but don't go crazy on at the end, like right before you're going to bed. Don't get nuts on your bread. Try to do it where you can still burn it off through the day. So like before your workouts and stuff would be a better time. Okay, let's see what else do we got over here. Okay. Carla, I'm barely starting, had bands, but not sure truly on where I started on first. Okay, so Carla, for the booty bands, you get 10 days of workouts, essentially, which you can have for a lifetime. They're phenomenal because they're basically like the basics of like what you need to know as far as really lifting, rounding, and building your booty to a very firm, delicious look. So you actually will get an email that will have access into the member portal, and then from there you're going to register. After you register, you click on the link into the member portal, and that's where you get all of your access into those. If you still are confused, join the Facebook private group called Booty Bands Members, and we can actually help you with that one-on-one. We can get you in there. I just want to get into the habit and know which videos or what to follow. Yes, so definitely, Carla, those are the videos that you want to do, and you'll see what we are currently doing in the group, so you can also jump along with us. You first want to strengthen those areas first. Once those areas are strengthened, then we can start to progress you, okay? Mary, where do you find the 10 days? Again, that's either in your email or come join the private Facebook community called Booty Bands Members, and we'll go ahead and get you access into there so we can answer that question. Okay, Instagram, what's up? I can't believe you're taking fettuccine out of my diet. JK needs to be done. Yeah, girl. You can, I said you can have a bite of it. So let's say your hubby or your boyfriend, or I'm really throwing guys down on the bus. Okay, so your girlfriend, she has it. Tell her she can't have it either. You want to be a supportive woman to her. So actually, she can't have it either. It should be out of everyone's diet, but if somebody has it, let's say your kid has it, then they shouldn't have it either. Shit. Okay, you know what? It's gone. Just get rid of it. You guys don't need that. There's so many other better foods than fettuccine Alfredo, you guys. Stop it. I'm over it. Okay. Today was day 2 on their day workout. Killer workouts. Awesome. Glad you loved the workouts. Water and alcohol go 1 for 1. Great job. Awesome feedback. Lemonade is full of sugar. Drink water. Yes. So somebody was talking about lemonade when they go out. It really depends, because some lemonades are like crazy sugary and there's other lemonades that are not. So yeah, really watch your lemonade. If you're making the lemonade yourself, then you know how much sugar is in there. But to be honest, like, use sugar that is like stevia or things that are better for you rather than this like white sugar bullshit, right? So, sorry, Facebook, I'm just over here reading Instagram's post. Okay, so yeah, so again, lemonade. Just be very careful with the sugar. Sugar is very addicting. It's your worst thing ever. It's just going to blow you, and it's not going to be good. So try to get rid of that. Let's see. Water, water, water. Any other questions here on Instagram? I don't see any other questions. Hello, I'm setting my new reward as a beautiful dress. Beautiful. Okay, so we got a bunch of people that put in their rewards ahead of them. Okay, so I think that's it as far as the questions. I'm just going to look through. I'm just going to look through here and see if there was any others. Okay. So lastly, we're just going to comment booty below again if you have any questions as far as that. The booty bands, grab some for you right now if you don't know what they look like. A lot of you guys have questions on the levels. So the purple one is the level 1, and this is the first one that you start off with. Know that I have different exercises I still like to do with this one. So I like all 3 because they each kind of play a little bit of a difference for me as I'm doing different workouts. The next one is the aqua, or till you could say, and this is the level 2. So personally, what I like to do with these would be isolation exercises, meaning single leg exercises. I really feel challenged with these because of the level 3. It's super challenging. So I definitely get my strength up with these first. Also, there's other exercises where if I'm trying to really widen my distance, meaning if I'm trying to do a Bulgarian split lunge, then it feels a lot better when I have a little bit more distance or space in the band. As far as the pink one, it is going to be a lot tougher, and this one I prefer using it with squats or with bridges, hip thrusts, because this really keeps my knees in alignment as I'm doing those exercises. If you have like one knee that goes in or something like that, you're really just having a weakness in your body, in your probably several different things. I don't want to say one thing. Everybody's body's a little bit different, but your biggest focus is as you are strengthening those glutes, the hips, and the knees, then you're able to really train your body to keep them all in alignment. So it's a great tool to use. These actually originated from physical therapy, and just wanted to make a more comfortable, durable, sturdy band for women. And also the exercises, when I was a trainer, I had these exercises I did with women in which I was able to see these amazing results. So if you have not taken your before and after pictures, I highly, highly suggest taking your before and after pictures. Because if you don't, you don't see yourself every day in those changes that you make. So in the pictures, it truly tells you if you are changing or not. And if you're not changing in your pictures, that's when you really start to focus on like cleaning up your diet and things like that. So really, really focus on that. So Becca is almost here. I'm actually going to shoot a video with Becca, so I'll let you guys, you guys that are coming on right now, I just shot the whole video, so what I'm going to do is I'll save it so you guys can actually see it on Booty Bands' page. You can also see it on the Instagram one as well. So Booty Bands Official is our Instagram name. Or you can also see it on our Booty Bands member group, which is the private group in which we're all in there to help you out. Cool. Any other questions before I run here? Okay, Pam, no reason to get overwhelmed at all. You're in a community of women. They're going to be here to support you. I know that being overwhelmed is not a good place to be because you end up not doing anything at all. So the biggest challenge more than ever is to really relax and know that you only should be doing 1% every day to better yourself. That's it. 1% a day. So if it's just one recipe, if it's just one workout, whatever it is, but just don't get too overwhelmed. What you're trying to do is you're trying to change immediately tomorrow, and it's not going to happen. So really focus on putting putting a goal in front of you and having a reward at the end of that goal, and not get overwhelmed, because there's a lot of different tips and tricks out there, and I don't want you to become overwhelmed. So don't get overwhelmed. Foundation first. These brooms, dance work after that. Cool. Awesome. All right, so I'll let you guys go. Unless we want to wait for Becca. Says she's almost here. Okay, so I will shoot the video with Becca, and I will also put that up. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll definitely pop that up. Bye. Bye, guys. Look for Becca's video. She was my guest speaker today. She ran a little bit behind, but we're still going to get her and her story. Okay, good job, you guys. Have a great day, and new brain.